What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new chapter of One Piece, which is on chapter 951. Now, this chapter right here looks really slick. Pretty simple the way I look at it, so don't be surprised if this recap becomes short. Although, I always do my best to make my recaps short and simple as possible. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that our Straw Hat buddies are being hunted down around the capital. Orochi is upset at his subordinates for not being able to capture the Straw Hats, but they assure him that they'll get them very soon because they already have wanted posters around the entire capital. And Orochi is thinking you could use any torture method possible to make a great show, you know? Don't hold nothing back whatsoever. And we see to it, of course, Sanji is talking with the female ninja girl and trying to wonder what's the next move to make because with their wanted posters out and knowing that they are hunted down around the capital, they can't get near it. And things are going to get worse as the festival draws closer because that's when they're going to make the raid or attack on where Kaido is at Onigashima whatsoever. We see to it that Beppo is reunited with Nami along with some other crew members, but unfortunately there's one thing that they talked about the Moon Crescent thing. Aside from that, Beppo is forced not to tell Nami what happened to Law, which apparently when Beppo and the others got released, ironically, Law himself decides to get captured, and Law tells Beppo, "You are not allowed to tell a Straw Hat that I just got captured. You got that?" And Beppo's like, "Why though? Are you crazy?" And it ends off there. Eventually, we go to Ibisu Town where Kuro, Kanjuro, or whatever his name is. It's been a long time since I even heard his freaking name. Will take care of the ashes of Yasui's body or something and give him a great memorial service. As for Nami and everyone else, they decide to make do with what they have to do to maybe meet up with other people. As for Robin and Usopp, they literally fool themselves about not being wanted people somehow, and it was really stupid. Even Orochi's men are really, really stupid. Aside from that, we see to it that we go to a scene in Kuri, the southwestern abandoned port. There's a lot of ships right there, but apparently they're in very bad condition where Frankie himself could actually make repairs on them. Of course, that's what Kinemon would be telling Ashura or Shutamaru about that, you know? And it'll be able to transport thousands of soldiers to Onigashima. And we go to the scene in Onigashima where Kaido's men is actually making a lot of sweets for Charlotte Linlin, which I go like, are you serious, man? Kaido is literally feeding Charlotte Linlin or something, which is really ridiculous. And we see to it that Jack, King, and Queen are in the presence of Big Mom, who apparently has her hands cuffed up in sea stone, you know? We see to it that Jack asked Queen why'd you bring Linglin here? And he goes like, shut up. What am I supposed to do? All communications in Udon were cut off. What else? We see to it that King even remembers pushing her off the waterfall. And of course Linlin's like, I could forgive your behavior yesterday for knocking me out in the waterfall, but if you join my crew. We have to it that we get a little small history that there are 3 races that Linlin's actually missing in her country. One of those races is what King is himself, and they are extinguished from history itself. But you are standing alive and standing here, so join my crew and I'll forgive you. And King's like, I refuse or something, that kind of thing. And we see to it that Linlin's like, hey, remove these chains off of me. And Queen's like, what, are you stupid? I'm not going to remove these chains off of you, you old hag. We see to it that even the Kaido subordinates are really shocked to see how they got some nerve to call her those names. And we see to it that one of the subordinates actually talked about that Kaido and Big Mom were actually part of the same crew, which is which is possibly shocking, but we don't really know. But aside from that, Kaido tells everyone, what are you guys doing? Release her right now. And we see to it that Kaido looks at Charlotte Linlin and is like, so you finally came, huh? And we see to it that Lin tells them, take these off. And one of Kaido's subordinates are like saying, I think he was just joking around telling us to take those cuffs off you. But Kaido's like, no, take them off. I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell are you doing, Kaido? This is your chance to actually kill Lin while she is weakened. And you're feeding her. What the f is wrong with you? That's what I'm thinking in my mind when I was reading this chapter, honestly. But even so, I guess certain pirates or Yonko have maybe certain laws or rules they set amongst themselves to possibly carry their name. I don't know. But aside from that, Lin's like, how many decades has it been, you know? And she summons Napoleon and says, and gets ready to actually fight against him. But Kaido says, I told you already and told you once, if you came here, I will kill you. But Big Mom says, yeah, as if a fool came here just to be killed, and they actually clash weapons, and they split the skies again. Even Queen and everyone else are like, oh, we gotta get the hell out of here right now, and the chapter ends. One question. When was the last time you seen the sky, the heavens split in One Piece? That was that one time with Whitebeard and Shanks. How many chapters ago was that? It had to be around like hundreds of chapters, obviously, but I don't even remember what chapter that was. But one thing for sure, Shanks and Whitebeard did actually clash weapons and split the heavens or the skies. However, which one you think is more appropriate wording to fit. But one thing for sure, Kaido and Lin just clash weapons and they just split the heavens like that. Just shows how terrifying and powerful the Yonko are. So, yeah, pretty much a simple chapter, you guys. It just shows Orochi sending out wanted posters, and everyone, we see the progression of where the Straw Hat crew is at, and the ships are gonna be repaired, and Lin is in Onigashima, and she gets ready and she clashes against Kaido. So yeah, looking forward to see how that one goes. Oda, please do not make the fight off screen, man. I would like to see what a Yonko against a Yonko could really bring. It's bad enough that both their weapons enough is to split the heavens or the skies alone. But now, we're getting pretty close and closer to that fight or war coming about. But aside from that, yeah. Seeing how Big Mom and Kaido are going to clash, it's going to be fun. One thing for sure, and I think this might be an important announcement. Apparently, I think Shonen Jump is taking a break next week from what I did my research on or looked into, or from what I heard as well. So we may not get a chapter of One Piece next week. So that sucks, but best to wait, etc. and let many authors take the breaks. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-oo!